Welcome back to Besties Who Judge, a podcast you're going to hear two best friends talk all things traitors. We're going to be recapping episodes 6 and 7, and a lot of stuff happened. Lots of drama.
This was a big couple episodes. A lot going on.
No filler.
No filler, and like a lot of people kind of flipping sides, and it was an interesting watch these 2 weeks.
100%.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah,
and I saw a lot of opinions, and it's so funny because obviously when we're editing our podcast, I'm going back and listening to our opinions, and I'm like, some of my opinions have changed. Like, wow.
I know.
Like I do not like Colton. Last podcast, I was like, wow, Colton's really smart and like he's really on it. Now I'm like, Colton, I want him out. Like, get him out of there. He hates Steven now. Like he thinks Steven's a traitor, which is so confusing to me.
I think he's just like, he is someone who loves the power.
Yep.
And he was like right about one person, and now it's going straight to his head.
And I'm sorry, but she was the most obvious traitor. Like, I think everyone thought that she was a traitor.
Yeah.
So you can't be like, well, now I have social clout, I'm gonna use it. Like,
and then just drop random names. Like,
if you're smart, you're like, okay, now I'm good and I'm like in good graces. I should probably like lay low a little bit so that I stay in those good graces instead of being like, I'm gonna use that social clout and pin it on the person that everybody likes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, let's get into the episodes because there's a lot to say.
Let's start with episode missions. 6. Yeah, so this mission cracked me up when they had to go into that little cabin, and they were
another nightmare. Like, there hasn't been one single mission or challenge that I'm like, oh, I would be fine doing that.
I would have loved this one. I really would have. I think this one was so fun because it's basically like a escape room. And I love escape rooms. But this, I wish you watched last season because last season's cabin mission was by far the best one. But this season they had to go to the cabin. They had to like figure out the little clues in the cabin and then find a name. Honestly, there were like 4 or 5 people in this mission that were helpful. Everyone else was like screaming and freaking out and like needed to shut up.
Yes.
But overall,
Dorinda and Lisa screaming at quite literally anything, and then cracking me up.
Them running out and not hearing the name that they were supposed to get.
That's the craziest thing. It's like half of it is like you just have to kind of guess. Like,
oh yeah,
it's all guessing. You're not really like confirmed when you leave the cabin and you're going. Because the way the words are scrambled and everything, like I was actually so impressed.
I was
with how well they did. Like, there was only one they got wrong.
I know. And it was because they didn't hear it. I also thought it was interesting that it was like that Natalie was like, anyone who tries to go for a shield is banished. It's like, okay.
Why?
I think it was I thought it was interesting for a couple of reasons. One, it was like, okay, it'll take away a strategy for some traitors, but also like, why? I want to know why she did that. Because then is she like, does she think does she know who some traitors are and does she feel safe with them? Like, I wonder if she's on to Rob.
She might be. But like, for what reason?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking
she's just loud. She's loud, and like
and Yam Yam just wanted that shield so bad.
He's literally wanted it so bad. God bless him. Like,
I can't wait to talk about
Yam
that next episode.
I know. But no, the mission was like good, and you know, I kind of felt bad for the last 3 because they just kind of walked out and they were like, Okay, now we have to go back.
Funny. So funny. But yeah, that mission was entertaining. And then they get back to the to the castle.
To the castle.
And Colton is on one. He literally
Colton
goes...
has, like, crazy in his eyes.
Okay, do you know the backstory of Colton now?
Yes, I know more.
Okay.
I know more.
So it's not looking good for Colton. In the castle and outside of the castle.
Yeah, like, maybe... shouldn't have gone on another reality show.
Yeah.
Because all of your baggage was going to be brought up.
He's literally threatening LISA Rinna. He said he's going to hold her hostage, which is a crazy thing to say when you were accused of stalking. So, like, maybe don't say those words.
What's so crazy to me is, like, as a viewer, I was even caught off guard with how forward he was being. Yeah. Like, I'll keep you safe with the faithfuls if you keep me safe with the traitors. And she, crazy. Like, I don't blame her for, like, her reaction of being like, wait, what? Like, did you just say that to me?
I thought she handled herself really well. And I've wanted LISA out because I think she was really ruining it for the traitors because she was doing such a poor job.
So bad.
But even then I was like, okay, LISA's doing a really good job of, like, handling him and being like, what are you talking? Like, I think you're a traitor right now. Like, you're acting sus.
Yeah.
And then her being like, I'm not gonna act like this housewife that you think I am. Like, that's what you see on TV. I'm not gonna be, like, dancing on tables, all that stuff.
He was baiting her. Like, he was absolutely baiting her. 100%. You're this icon, la la la. And it's like, okay, well, like, maybe she just wants to chill for a second. Like, maybe she doesn't want to, you know, be however she is on the Housewives and like, relax.
Well, and on the Housewives, like, LISA Rinna is a character, like 100% a character, and she's with a group of her actual friends. Like, excuse me. I'm sorry, you act differently when you're with your friends than when you're in a group of strangers. I'm sorry. Yeah. At least I do. I don't act the same like with you than I do when I'm at work, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't blame her for acting different, even though she's
especially when it's
acting
like
sus.
A game show like this. Like,
100%.
You're not gonna be your normal self or how other people perceive your normal to be. And, like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the crazy in his eyes as he was talking, I was like,
insane.
Run. Girl, run.
Like, he's doing the most. He's doing too much. Like, he is not helping himself. He needs
to relax. No.
He's not helping himself. And then you have, like, this side, the B storyline of, like, Johnny trying to get his, like, group of faithfuls. He's like, we need a group of, there's 12 of us. We need, like, a group of 8 to control the round table.
To control the table.
We need a group of, for sure, faithfuls. Rob. And, like, of course, Rob's number one on the list. He's like, Rob, you need to get me, you, Maura, Steven, Tara. I'm like, oh my god, you guys. I'm pretty sure Candace is in the group. I'm like, you guys. What are we doing here?
Like, their acting is really good faithfuls, honestly.
I know. And then, like, Kristen and Mark. Honestly, Kristen and Mark, I feel like, are not being shown enough.
No.
And I feel like they're doing a good job, low-key.
I want to see more of them.
So do I.
They, and their relationship as well. I think they're being really good at being neutral and not being too out, but not being too quiet and not having their own opinion.
I feel like they're the most level-headed.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Well, and it's so interesting because their situation's very unique where they're both on they were both on reality competition shows, but their reality competition shows was Top Chef and Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't cutthroat and they weren't using strategy per se, but they know how, like, reality TV works.
Yes. Yeah. And so they're each their own of their kind. So
exactly.
it's, you know, that kind of bonds you a little bit as well.
100%. So that
and
makes,
when you're not, yeah.
Yeah.
So, they didn't have to think manipulatively or anything. Like, or like if you're a gamer or you're on some of these other things, like you have to have a little bit of that. Not like manipulation, but like you have to
like use a different side of your brain almost.
Yeah. You have to try and trick people and like make them think you're one thing to protect yourself. And like Top Chef and Dancing with the Stars aren't doing that. Like,
and they weren't on a dating show where like they didn't have to be vulnerable and like show their personal life. So like they really truly are in like the best position where like they know how reality TV works, but nothing was personal to them.
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense.
It does. Yeah. They're able to separate that. They can separate the emotion, I think, more so than a lot of other of these people can.
Exactly. I think it's interesting that like Kristen is like Colton's betrayer for sure. Like Kristen thinks that Colton's a traitor.
Yeah. Well, I think because he's being like so out there that it's like, why are you, which is kind of how I felt about Natalie. I'm like, people are going to start to think that, and they did.
Yeah.
Because like you're saying so much and being so loud that like you're drawing attention to yourself, and people are going to easily flip that.
Yeah.
Whether there's like anything to base it off of or not. So it doesn't surprise me that people are thinking, or that she was thinking that about Clayton, and she's probably going to try and start, you know, telling other people too. But I don't know. And then this round table was just...
The round table was so intense.
It was like, has it been like this in previous years? Has it been like intense like this, but like it's emotionally as well?
It's been intense, but I don't remember it being like this aggressive.
Yeah, like between the Michael one and between like this one, like, where Ron's saying goodbyes. Like,
well, like last season, Dylan was talking, like Dylan was accusing Bob the drag queen of being a traitor, and he was right. And he was like, I've lived with an actor and I know what, like, how an actor is, and you're like a good actor. And Bob the drag queen was like, well, your brother's not a good actor. Yeah, he said that. And one of the housewives, Dolores, who's like my favorite, she was like, that is not nice. And then she was like sitting next to her, she was like, your brother's a very good actor. But like that's the most personal it got.
Yeah.
But like I didn't, and maybe I have a bad memory, but it never felt this aggressive. Like it didn't feel like it didn't feel personal. Yeah, it didn't feel personal.
Like what just bugs me so much, and like I was so bugged by the whole Ron situation because I felt so bad for him, and it was so frustrating that he was continuing to get like bashed on because he sided with Donna and then like brought up Portia, but everyone else was doing the same thing. Like everyone else has brought up names, and like Ron was just, I don't know, like I appreciate that he was saying, you know, you guys just don't care that, you know, Michael is gone because you didn't like him, but he keeps having to defend himself, and like that's not right.
Well, and I thought Ron did a really good job of like holding his own at the table.
Yeah.
And I thought I like what you were saying. I liked that he brought up that like you guys liked Portia, that's why you're blaming me, and that's why you think I'm a traitor.
Yeah.
But Colton was wrong about Michael, and just because you didn't like Michael and he wasn't a traitor, you're not blaming Colton. Like, yeah, that's not fair.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. You said it so much better than I did. Yeah, that's not fair.
So,
like,
no, it's so crazy.
It's literally just because they liked Portia. Get over it. It was like 5 episodes ago. But like he was having to defend himself, and I think he did it as best as he could in that situation. Like when you've been under attack for literally 5 episodes, like I also would just be like, just freaking kill me at this point. Like I don't even want to be here because this is miserable. I can't make friends with anybody because everyone thinks I'm a traitor.
When he was going around and saying his goodbyes to everybody, I was like, heartbreaking, but also it was like, wait, this might work.
I thought so. I literally thought it was going to work.
Because when Natalie was like, I don't think he's a traitor. Like, this doesn't seem like he's a traitor. And Rob's like, no. Yeah, I don't either. And I'm like, duh, you guys. Like, why would he be doing this? And then low-key, the beef of the season, him and Dorinda. So
what was that beef? That was crazy.
It was insane.
Like, they did not like each other, and they didn't show enough of it for us to understand
something happened.
Why.
Something happened behind the scenes.
Something did. Yeah. And like, it blew up.
Yeah. I don't... Oh, it makes me sad.
I don't like that. It does, because I will choose Ron every day.
Yeah.
Ron over everybody. 100%. Ron over everyone. Literally.
We need merch that says Ron over everybody. Everyone. Ron versus everybody. Okay. Yes. But then, like, I need to look at my notes.
Can we talk about the vote? So
okay, yes.
Colton brings up Lisa.
Which
and there's some heat. He was right. Like,
he was, but like
he
was uncomfortable.
Yes, because 2 minutes ago they just had this conversation that he was like, I won't bring up your name at the round table, but she didn't comply, so he's like, I have a name.
But also it was like it was the right... Okay. I'm going to separate my personal feelings for like the game move. It was smart. Like, he realized, okay, they're not going to vote for me. They're not going to vote for me, so I don't need to defend myself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. I think he thought that it was moving towards him, because they started mentioning, like, when Kristen and Johnny were like, well, Colton's muddying up the waters. Like, I think he could be a traitor.
Yeah.
That's when he brought up Lisa, because they thought that they thought they were moving away from Ron.
Yeah.
After Ron was saying his goodbyes. Which is insane to me. That's when he brought up Lisa. Sorry, I'm like mixing up everything. That's when he brought up Lisa. And when he was like, housewives don't vote against housewives. And then Natalie was like, yeah, that is weird. So like, that move was smart. He's crazy. Like, he's the way in which he words things is insane. And the way he moves around the house is weird. But that move was good. And the way he like,
smart move.
Yeah, it was a smart move.
Yep. And it got some like traction with it, because people were like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then honestly, I thought for sure she was going home. Like, I thought
I did too.
She had gotten enough. And then I'm like, people are still voting for Ron? Like, what? But I honestly think, unfortunately, like, it just needed to happen so that we could move on and like get to actual like people who might be traitors. Like, I think at that point it had just been in people's heads for so long that they were like, we got to do this, which sucks. And his exit made me so sad.
I was heartbroken. Can we talk about Rob's vote? So Rob voted for Lisa, and Lisa and Candace, who can't wait to talk about that, were mad that he voted for Lisa. But honestly, I'm sorry, it was the right thing to do.
Yep. I fully agree.
He can't do a throwaway vote, which we'll talk about later, because that's a telltale sign that he's a traitor. He has an allegiance. He's the only person that talks to Ron in the castle. Yeah. So if he votes against Ron, that looks sus.
That looks bad. Yeah.
And he is in an alliance with Colton. He is Colton's best friend. So if he votes against Colton, that is sus. So he has to vote Lisa. He has to.
Like, and the fact that Lisa and Candace don't see it is like all you need to know. Oh, it's all you need to know. They're not thinking strategically.
Exactly.
They're only thinking about like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you voted against me. But it's like, good on you, Rob. That's really good, because people are going to like trust that you're going with the group. So if you say something like, no, I don't think Lisa and Candace are traitors, they're going to believe you.
Insane.
And also that's one less traitor getting caught. Like, hello.
It's so infuriating to me that they don't understand that. It's because like, Lisa was scared, so she took it personally, and then Candace is such a Lisa apologist that she like can't see it from the outside.
Couldn't believe that you would like go against her.
No. She can't see it.
It's strategy. He had to. Who was he going to vote for?
Think about it, Lisa.
Yeah.
Think about it, Candace. But they're infuriating.
But they honestly can't because like Rob is actually making friends with everybody in the house, and Lisa hasn't made friends with anyone but Candace because they're both traitors, so that bonds them. And like Candace is like kind of, but like not really. So they couldn't understand like, oh, why wouldn't Rob just vote against Ron? Well, because they're actually friends. Like,
like
oh my
guys,
God.
think it actually like it would look bad on all three of you if he did that.
Yes.
He actually did it like for all three
for you.
Of you.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so crazy. Yeah.
And
really
I was
sad.
just like, I can't wait for the turret when they're all like when they just are so mad at him.
Well, and then so they get to we like do a flashback. Like this is the end of the episode. We do a flashback and we realize like they're gonna do a murder in plain sight at like the banquet, and they have the little amulet, and then that's where it cuts off. And Lisa's gonna be the one that wears the amulet. Okay, really sad that Ron's
so sad.
Ron's exit was heartbreaking.
Devastating. So sad. Because he was trying to make people understand and like believe him. And at that point, it's like, you just can't. And so I understood where he was just like, just murder me. Like, just do it. Yeah, and you're like, all going to be wrong and you're going to hate yourself for it. But just do it because this is now miserable. Like, I would be miserable if I was in the house and I was in his position. Everyone stops talking when you walk in. Like, it's so sad. Justice for Ron.
Yeah, seriously, justice for Ron. Okay.
What I did think was really smart of one thing that Colton did. So after the round table, they're all like at the bar or whatever. And Lisa's like, I'm fucking LISA Rinna, like whatever. And then Colton's like, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, well, like, if you vote for me tonight, or like if I'm murdered tonight, you guys, like we all know who it's gonna be because I just went after Lisa. And I'm like, that's actually smart because that's protecting you from leaving, because it is like a huge target on their back. So 100%. I'm like, honestly, well done, because that was your saving grace.
Well, and then they say that, like if we're moving on to episode 7, they say that, like she's talking about the amulet and she's like, well, I can't have Colton touch it because that would be too obvious. I would immediately be blamed.
Yeah.
If which Colton is true. Dies, which is 100% true. So it was a smart move for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can move on to episode 7. This is the meat and the potatoes.
Honestly, my favorite episode so far for so many reasons. So good. And the banquet was the main reason why. Everybody's fashion at the banquet.
Yes.
Some
great.
Oh my God. Some very questionable.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like attitude, the way that we moved. Stephen Colletti spoke for the first time this episode, which Haley told me, like BTS, I guess he had been like really sick. So anytime that they had like a challenge or they had like a round table, he had to film that, and then he was in the bathroom like throwing up and like laying in bed the whole time. So that's why we like never see him.
Oh my God.
I know, isn't that sad?
Wait, the whole time?
Like this first kind of chunk.
Okay. I was gonna say that's really,
which is so sad. So hopefully we see him more because he really was shining in this episode.
He was shining. I know. I mean, just the entrances of everyone walking into the banquet. I was just laughing thinking about like all of them filming those like separately or something, and like just the drama you order these clothes? Lisa. Yeah, like. It was probably like a costume closet, and they're like, okay, you can take anything you want. It was so funny. It was so much.
Lisa's entrance, it's like you are screaming that you are a traitor.
Why would you walk in last with, oh, Lisa's not here, and then it's like down the stairs, and it's like, hi, everybody. Like, I would be like, nope, put me in the middle so no one expects a thing. Like, you are begging to be caught.
Crazy.
Begging. Like, that was just like bad on production to have her go last.
100%.
But like cinematically, genius.
So good. So they get to the banquet. My favorite thing ever. And there's like these random cards with their faces on it.
What was like, we never got to know anything else.
I think it was just to confuse people. I think it literally, they were just like decoys. So like it was fucking literally Steven. Just to confuse.
Let's flip one of the cards. Like, oh my God.
Like now we're gonna play the game. Now we're gonna walk in and play the game, Steven. Really? I'm dead. We're like, he's playing the cards. They're like, passing out food. And then Alan comes in and he tells them that there's going to be a murder. And everyone flips out. Everyone flips the F out. But Lisa, okay, I will say this. Lisa's strategy on how she was going to kill was super smart.
Yeah.
I turned to Haley and I was like, this is the first smart move that she has done by herself. Because
I was expecting her to walk in and be like, do you want to touch it?
Same. Like look at my new brooch.
Look at my brooch. Yeah.
But the way that she did it was super clever. And who she was targeting, it was Yam Yam, Natalie, and Kristen, right?
Yeah, which felt random to me.
I was like, as long as she doesn't kill Kristen, that's all I care about.
I mean, like, Natalie made sense because she's a loud gamer and she's good at it. She's really good at it. Yam Yam didn't make sense to me at all, honestly. Kristen also didn't make sense to me. So I was like, just pick Natalie. Like, what was the reasoning?
I'm so happy that Yam Yam was the one that got
Really?
Just because of the exit alone. Okay, but before we get to that, obviously, like, the way that she did it was so smart. And then they sit down and they're talking about, he like mentions the elixirs and I'm like, ooh, fun twist. And there's only 2 elixirs, right? And then they have to figure out, like, how did the traitors do it? And Natalie goes, well, Steven was serving, Steven like was like, you guys, well, I like was serving people food. Yeah. Like, he like straight up tells on himself. But he's trying to be honest. I'm not a traitor. I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm not a traitor. I promise. I promise. I was just serving food. Yeah. And then I forgot. Oh, was it Tara who like turned to Dorinda and she was like, well, you served me food. And Dorinda goes, I'm a natural server. What are these people talking about? I'm a natural server? Girl, no.
No, you're not. Stop. And
natural server. And then Mark Ballas comes in with the best, and he was like, you guys, it has nothing to do with food. We're all eating the same turkey.
We're all,
Food has nothing to do with it.
But that's where, like, he's so level-headed, and he can see, like,
I know.
Through he
has
chaos.
To make it to the end.
He has to. And then Natalie freaks the fuck out.
Well, but then before that, Kristen's like, well, Steven flipped the card, and Steven's like, I did do that.
And she's like, what someone else told, they were like, it was someone who was like, oh, I flipped the card and it was you, Kristen. And she was like, well, I want to drink the thing.
Yeah, like, which makes sense.
That is the only one that makes sense. That is it. Somehow Natalie ends up
Tara's freaking out because Dorinda served her food.
Yes.
And Natalie's freaking out because Steven sliced her and served her some roast beef or turkey or whatever.
And he served it to everybody.
But she's freaking out because he turned the card and it was Kristen, and they think that's what it is. And he also served her.
Steven, keep your hands to yourself.
So I forgot who told who to grab the elixir and give it to Kristen, which I thought was smart. I liked that. Whoever said to do that. I think Johnny was like, grab it and give it to Kristen. and they grabbed it and gave it to Kristen. And then Natalie straight up like was wrestling Tara Lipinski.
Crazy. And she's like, I actually feel like I need it. And she was like, no, she's like, no, I need it.
I need it.
In that moment, I was like, that is where like the like a little bit of like the selfishness of Survivor is like showing up, because it's 100%. Like, no, me, I'm gonna take it. And then it's like, that's a huge target on your back now. Like, you literally screwed yourself over. So
and they are she's chugging it.
It's like, it's not a race. Like, it's okay. It's not gonna, you're not gonna die before you finish it.
I thought she was gonna whip out a key and like I think you just have to take a sip. I don't think you have to guzzle the whole thing down.
Down it, yeah. But then everyone's like,
everyone's just staring at her like sus. She's a traitor. She's a traitor.
But also, on the other hand, why would she be so passionate about drinking it if she was a traitor? Exactly. She wouldn't give a shit. Like, Lisa, Candace, and Rob were like, oh, crazy. Yeah, you should drink it. Like, she genuinely thought that, but it's like, okay, but now you're making it seem like you're only out for yourself and you're not like with the team and like using common sense or like some sort of rationale as to why maybe someone else could use it more than you.
Yeah. Okay.
But they were all wrong.
Okay. Which leads us to Jam Jam. Before they even start discussing who should get the elixir, Jam Jam's talking to Steven and he's like, hold my hand. And he's like, you won't hold my hand, bitch? Hold my hand. And he says to Steven, he's like, I think it's Lisa. Like, he literally said that before it started. He's like,
Lisa kissed me on the
Lisa kissed me on the cheek, which come on. Think what you did that was out of the ordinary.
What did you, yes. Yeah. Like, going is not out of the ordinary at all. And then they're like, it was an air kiss, not an air kiss. Like, oh man, you're so close. Like, you're right there.
Think of that huge red thing on her
that you've never seen before, that she doesn't wear often. Fix it, touch it. Like, what?
Okay, and
he was right there.
I don't know why I thought that they were gonna, like, I for some reason thought that he was gonna announce who got murdered the next day. I don't know why. No. I don't know why. So when he said that Jam, I'm not gonna be able to talk. When he said that Jam was murdered and the two cloaked men grabbed the chair, I have never laughed so hard. Haley and I wish we were recording our reactions. Haley and I were crying. Our stomach hurts when he was like, Lisa, it's Lisa, kiss me, Lisa. Lisa.
They're like, who?
Lisa, kiss me, Lisa. It was the best moment of the entire show.
Oh, no, it really was.
By far.
It was.
And he's being dragged out of the room instead of just like telling him to stand up and leave, dragged out of the room. It was amazing.
It's so perfect. The way, like, every detail
and
is
everyone's
just
like, what's going on?
He's like, Lisa.
It's Lisa. Lisa, kiss me.
Lisa. Talking so fast because he's literally being dragged out. Oh my god, it's so good. And everyone's like looking around like,
what the fuck?
Lisa?
And then Lisa's like, I didn't kiss him.
Yeah,
I didn't kiss him.
Like, girl, be like Steven and admit to it.
Yeah, it makes you look crazy.
I served everyone turkey. Okay? I kissed him on the cheek. Like, you gotta own up to it. But she's it's just defense because she doesn't know how to play the game. But oh my god, that was my best favorite moment.
That was my mirror ball of the week.
That was actually my mirror ball of the week. But what happened at breakfast, which a lot of people may have missed.
Hated breakfast.
I hated breakfast, but something I loved was when Maura walked in and the way Rob looked at her.
He looked at her like smoked salmon, let me tell you.
He was like drooling. He was so drooling. Fucking cute. He was just like,
I would not be surprised if we found out that they're dating.
I hope so. I literally rewinded that because John didn't catch it, and I was like, I need you to look at his face. I really need you to look at the way he looks at her, because that was...
They're in love.
Oh my God. So in love. So in love.
And she knew what she was doing.
Breakfast was kind of rough.
When she was shredding in that little outfit, like she was looking at him with her cute little bob.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yes, girl.
Bob. I know.
No, that banquet when it was just the three of them. Ugh.
Breakfast, you mean?
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Sickening.
Hated it.
When
it
they
was
were
so awkward. They were ganging up on him.
And then what do you expect him to be like? Yeah, I'm gonna team up with these people that are treating me like absolute crap.
Yeah, and are gonna give it away in 2 seconds.
Of course he's gonna turn on you buffoons.
Yes.
Do you blame him?
I called it day one. I was like, he is gonna turn on them so fast. And like, I don't blame him, honestly. Yeah, because at this point, like, he's trying to protect himself now. Like,
well, and they're not thinking, they are ruining it for him. They are not like, he is moving throughout this game so well.
Yeah.
And for them to like basically be ruining it for them, like,
yeah,
you've heard people say Candace's name. You've heard people say Lisa's name. You have not heard one person say Rob's name until after this last roundtable.
Yeah.
Because of Candace.
Yeah. Yep. Hello. Like, that is the stupidest thing you could do. Well,
and then when they're like, we've been hearing Lisa's name, like, we have to devise a plan to, like, get her out of a hot seat. Okay. That's like blinking lights to say, I'm a traitor. I'm going to help the person who everybody thinks is a traitor to say, I'm also a traitor. Like, come on, Candace.
Come on. She's not
come
as, like, savvy as she thinks she is.
That's also so annoying, where she's like, I'm the baddest bitch in this castle. It's like, you're actually not. No,
Rob is the baddest bitch in this castle, let's be clear.
100%.
I did enjoy this mission. I liked that it was like less. Sometimes with the missions, I'm like, can we slow it down? Like, I'm having trouble processing all that's going on because there's so much going on. But like, I thought this was simple,
straightforward,
effective, straightforward. Something that was so strange was, why did Lisa give Steven her rocks? And then she's like, what, Steven? Like, it was so random.
Maybe maybe to like put the blame on Steven because people thought that Steven was a traitor.
Maybe. I don't
also
think
Colton's beanie.
Smart though. Wait.
Take it off. It's like,
take off the beanie.
Like, at that point, just take it off.
But also the fact that it was, what was it, Colton and Rob at the very end, just like knocking down those things.
I know.
Was so funny. Like, and everyone else is like running away. I'm like, you guys are so smart.
Okay, and then we get to the part where Rob wins because he is the most gold. And then the top 6 like go to the little table.
Yeah.
And they say whether they have to like lie if they have the dagger.
Yeah.
His strategy and to tell if they were lying or not was so smart.
Yes. So
he's like, I'm gonna ask them.
I was wondering what he was gonna do or how he was gonna do it. And at first I was like, shouldn't he be asking them more? I don't know. But then I was like, that's actually really smart. That's
so smart.
And it worked because Natalie was not a good liar.
No. Okay. The best part, though, was when Steven was like,
I know. He's like, trust me, man. But what was he going to do?
Right away. He was like,
because he probably trusts Rob and wants Rob to get it.
Well,
because he knows that he'd be safe.
Well, and if Rob got it. he wants people to trust him.
Yes.
It was probably his worst nightmare to be a traitor. He probably begged, like, please do not make me a traitor.
I can't.
I cannot be a traitor. I cannot do it. I was cracking up immediately.
Yeah. Well, and another, like, smart move. Well, and then they were going around and he was looking at, and they're like, all of them shaking their heads except Natalie. Like, they all know.
So
but
funny.
then Rob's so smart. Let's make a pact so no one knows who it is, which I'm like, yeah. Yes, because then you're not, like, going up to, someone would be going up to them being like, save me. Like, if my name's on there, save me. Like, I'm not a traitor or whatever. Like, so smart. And then, of course, Candace being all butthurt because she doesn't know, like, who won, because she just wants the drama and the tea. And
she's like, hopefully Rob will tell us. No, Rob doesn't like you.
You think she's going to tell you?
Rob doesn't trust you because you straight up bullied him and told him that he was a dumbass for voting Lisa.
Yes. When he knows in his heart that was the smart thing to do. Oh my God. Well, so yeah, then it's like people are kind of like going around trying to gauge who people are voting for. And I mean, here's another thing. Natalie did the same thing that Portia did. Mm-hmm. And Lisa was so mad at Ron for bringing up Portia for saying what she said. And then she flips around and then is blaming Natalie and like bringing her up. It's like, Lisa.
I said that too to Haley. I was
she was so excited when she heard that.
If we're going to play that game.
Yes.
Then like, there's such a double standard
going on in this castle.
Exactly.
No, but, and like, I think she got lucky because somehow she was the one who heard it, and then she could, for a second, take the heat off of her because she had something to bring up. And poor Tara, she was probably like, fuck.
She was like,
I didn't want to hear that.
Do not want to be here right now. She's like, Johnny.
Because Lisa's like, Tara, you heard that, right? You heard that?
She's like, yeah.
Unfortunately. But yeah, people were like going so hard about Natalie in the kitchen, and no one was really talking about Lisa. And so I was nervous that then they were going to talk about her mostly in the round table. And then comes Rob.
So
Rob,
smart.
Rob. He has barely spoken at a round table, and he was the first one to speak at this one to give a monologue about a fellow traitor. I was like, Rob, you came out at the funniest time, honestly. But smart.
These people, okay, I'm sorry. What's the title of the show? Do you think that all three traitors get to the end?
No. Or that they're all going to get to win?
You're delusional. You're delusional if you think that all three traitors are going to get to the end. It's like a fabric. It's a part of the game that the traitors turn on each other.
Yeah.
It's like...
There can't be three winners.
Can't.
Sorry.
But also, like, you can't... It would be so obvious if you didn't turn on the traitor, like if you didn't turn on each other, it would just make it so obvious.
Especially if people are clear evidence.
Especially if people are super, super obvious traitors.
Yes. Yeah. Vote for some, like, I don't know.
Candace, vote for Natalie. Candace, vote for Natalie.
Why? I don't understand why she didn't vote for Natalie. Like, you can still be like, hey,
because she did it out of emotion.
But like, this is Natalie. Yeah.
She did it out of emotion.
And that makes her a bad traitor because
100%.
You can't let the emotion get to you. I'm just going to throw away and it's going to be Rob, this rando. Like, what? Don't do a throwaway.
And announce it. And announce it it's a throwaway.
Announce it. Yeah. Like, And B, just do Natalie. Like, it's fine. We don't expect you to put Lisa's name because you're a fellow housewife, but like, when half the people are voting for someone and you're suddenly going to put Rob, and then Dorinda putting Maura, that was probably the most random thing to have happened all season.
Dorinda's like,
no explanation.
Dorinda has no clue. Dorinda doesn't know.
Maura. Why?
Because she loves Rob. Because she loves Rob.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was that round table was pretty crazy also, because I couldn't believe that Rob gave a whole monologue about it. I thought he was just gonna be like, yeah, I can also see that, like, you know, it would be you. Well, and then before the round table, he's going around being like, you know, whenever something happens, two people are saying something and one of them has always been lying about it. And he said about like Yam Yam, he was like, Yam Yam said that and Lisa lied about it and said that she didn't kiss him. Why would you lie about that? Like, Yam Yam has nothing to lose at this point. He's literally being dragged out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, holy shit, Rob. Like, you are actually going so hard about Lisa right now. And I didn't expect him to go that hard. I thought he was going to be like a little bit more low key.
But I think he needed, I think he probably thought he needed to go that hard because people weren't going to listen to Colton.
No.
Like, he kind of needed to take charge of that discussion.
He did, and he
he had valid points.
Yeah. Yep.
I would like to have everybody watch Candace's face when Lisa gets caught, because she was upset when she like said that she was like, come on, you guys.
Yeah, come on.
She could not be more obvious.
Someone after the round table said something.
Colton did.
About Candace?
Uh-huh.
Yes, he did. He did. After he said Steven, though. So it's like, stop.
Like literally shut up.
Come on.
Like,
but
think
it's
with
true.
Think,
like he was right.
He was like, Candace has been really trying to protect Lisa and like trying to say another name. Yes. That's right.
So
Rob is
if
like,
we're gonna go back,
and Rob is like feeding that in.
Yeah. If we're gonna go back to when Ron and Donna were buddy, and Donna like got kicked off, and people were like, well, Ron's really close with her and was saying that she's not a traitor, so he must be a traitor. Okay, so then let's do
play
the
that
exact
game.
Same thing with this. Yeah, because that's all we're basing it off of. Then that should be enough.
I hope they have that argument.
I hope they do.
I want somebody to say that.
But then someone might be like, but Ron wasn't a traitor, so maybe she didn't know. But also, like, she was going so hard.
So hard.
For her. Like,
to the point where it was, like, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, to the point where she put Rob's name down.
So let's think, ideally, like, next week. If like, I don't think Kristen and all of those guys are going to listen to Colton's theory about Steven. I really don't. I think that's going to be, like...
It's too random. Like, he didn't do anything.
Like, nobody's gonna actually think that that's a thing. But I think Rob's obvious. I can't wait for the turret, too. Because the ending of that episode, when she was, like... made a face at him, and he just smiled at her.
Yeah.
Because you know that pissed off.
I don't know how they're going to be able to work together.
They're not. How
are they going to decide who to murder? They're going to have to bring in another traitor. I think.
I don't want them to bring in another one. They're going to give the option of either murdering someone or bringing in another traitor. And I hope they murder someone.
I just don't think they are going to agree, because anything Rob says, Candace is going to shut it down because she's pissed at him.
But whoever they bring in, who are they going to decide on who they're going to bring in?
I know.
Because they're each going to want to bring in somebody that's going to align with them.
Yeah.
If
I
they
don't
bring
know
in
what's
somebody,
gonna
they
happen.
need to bring in Kristen. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah.
Kristen would be the ideal pick. Or
Yeah.
Mark.
Mark would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Also. Yeah, I don't see their relationship ending well at all.
Mm-mm. Well, have you seen social media?
No.
Oh,
Is she
they've been
pissed
like
at him?
beefing on social media. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
a game.
ridiculous. It's
Like,
ridiculous.
oh my god. Like,
That's what
move on. It's
he's been saying.
fine. Like, that's so
That's what
stupid.
he's been saying, and she called him a gaslighter, and he was like, "Oh my god."
Please. But the way, like, she is gonna try and get people onto him, because someone said, it was Johnny or someone said something about Rob at the end, which like didn't make a whole lot of sense to me anyways, and Candace was like,
she was like,
really like too into it. But Candace should have a target on her back for picking Rob. Like, that's so random. Why are you saying that? But then it also puts a target on Rob's back, because like, did you just say that because you knew it'd be fine and he'd be safe? Like, that's so stupid to do. And now she's going to continue to make stupid decisions.
This is what Rob
gonna
needs.
like ruin it.
This is what Rob needs to say. Candace, you were super close with Lisa and protecting her, and that's been very obvious to everybody. That's what everybody's been saying to me. And then you threw my name out there, and if I get banished before you, it's going to be obvious to everybody that you're a traitor, because you knew I was a traitor, and then you were protecting Lisa.
Yeah.
Your name's going to be number one on everybody's hit list.
If I was Rob and I got banished, I would literally get into the true circle and be like, Candace is a traitor.
Candace, kiss me. Candace, 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 kiss me. Candace.
Candace, 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 Candace.
Even though they're not allowed to do that.
I know. So it will be interesting how this carries on, because we're kind of like halfway, it seems. Yeah. And I don't know.
I think it'll be like Colton, Rob, Moira.
Isn't it Mora?
Mora. I always say Moira.
Moira
Rose has been on my mind.
Oh my god, I know too.
Who else? It's so hard because like Kristen does not like Colton, but I feel like I think she could like think that theory's right, because she's kind of voted with them. And Mark, Steven, like, who knows what Steven's gonna do?
Who honestly knows?
But then like
you randomly kept voting for Ron, so I was like, Steven.
But then you have like Johnny and Candace and Tara. Who else? Dorinda's probably going to be on that side.
Eric's
like on
he's more like
Rob's
on the side.
Yeah. So we'll see. It'll be interesting.
I think Rob has made more allies because he's been more intentional. That like
Natalie's on that side.
If his name got brought up, I don't think he would have enough people who would vote against him.
Yeah. Well,
especially because he's the one who brought up Lisa at that round table this episode, and then they were right. So like, why would you go against him?
And it wasn't brought up, like out of nowhere. Like, people were already bringing it up.
Yes.
And like brought up for a couple of, well, not weeks, but in our mind weeks. Yeah. Brought up for a couple of weeks, and then he like had evidence on top of it. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for this week.
I'm like a little nervy. We're gonna do new segment, Dress to Kill.
Yes!
So two things. We're gonna do who like murdered it, who was like best dressed, and then who should be banished for their outfit. So we'll do.
Should we do the banquet?
Yeah, let's do the banquet. Let's do the banquet. So, who did you have for like best dressed? We'll start positive.
Yeah, let's start positive. I I really liked Mora with like the hat and
so
good. It was so chic and so perfect, and I loved that. All of like there were a lot of good ones, but I think I have to go with hers. Like her intro when she was walking out, like
jaw dropped.
Yeah, like that is the one that's sticking with me the most. So I'm like, okay, I think she's that one.
I was gonna say her, but I will change it. I think Rob wearing a corset was pretty amazing.
So funny.
Like I was like, oh, that is a choice, and I think you're the only man in America who could pull that off. Yeah. So I think murdered it for me.
Yes.
Who should be banished for their outfit?
I mean, like we probably are gonna have the same one. I'm not sure like what Colton was doing and what choices he was making, but he was definitely making some choices with his outfit.
I think he thought he thought he was
doing something. Yeah, he thought he was doing something, and it didn't do it. Didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Was that yours?
I feel like let me go back and look really quick because I want to make sure I have like Jam Jam's white feather was kind of funny, but I can't pick him because he was murdered. I also love that like Steven basically just wore a black suit with like literally it was just like rhinestones on the side. Let me look it up really quick. I have something, but it wasn't at the banquet.
Okay.
Natalie's outfit what she wore to breakfast the next day.
Oh.
Girl. What are you wearing? You're basically like you're not wearing clothes.
You're not wearing anything.
She was like wearing a bra and like this weird spandex. It's like a bralette.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's going to be my outfit.
I think that's
because I think everyone did a pretty good job at the banquet. Yeah. Besides Colton's weird headpiece.
Why does he do the weird head stuff?
I don't know. I think he thought that like everybody. Yeah, it's the headgear. Like, stop.
I will also say LISA Rinna's outfit at the banquet.
She killed it.
Killed
especially
with the brooch.
Literally killed.
But that was a sick outfit.
Yeah. She looked amazing. Truly murdered. Okay, another honorable mention, Candace's headpiece. Like, what are we doing? Why? Oh my god. Like her actual outfit was pretty great, but like you don't need a 5-foot thing on top of your head. You're not doing any favors for yourself, you know?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who would you? We kind of covered like who's doing good Traitors wise. What faithfuls do you think? And we kind of covered faithfuls, right?
We can say maybe top 2 faithfuls. Like I think, honestly, I think Kristen and Mark.
Yep, those are the 2 on my list.
Yep.
What 2 faithfuls are probably not doing that great? I have Dorinda. 2 in my head.
And I feel like Johnny is trying really hard and like doing a lot to try and like put names out there and he really means well, but it's every single one has been a miss. And so I feel like in that regard he's not doing super well, but like I do love him so much. And like he's always, going with the group, but the only one that he got right was Rob, but like there wasn't any clear evidence to back it up. So it's like I just love him.
I had Eric and Tara because I feel like they truly do not know what's going on and they are just voting for whoever like tells them who to vote for. Like,
that's so true.
I think Tara honestly thinks that everybody in the house is a faithful. And Eric Eric, somebody could just tell him, like, vote for this person, and he's like, yep, I'll do it. Like, at least Dorinda, like, has, like, honestly, Dorinda also doesn't know what's going on, but at least she has, like, some conviction, and she can stand on her own 2 feet. The other two, like, they truly, they have no idea what's going on, and somebody has to tell them who to vote for. You know?
That's actually so true.
Have you ever heard them talk at the round table? Like, start a conversation?
No, only Eric when he
heard a giggle.
I heard you
laugh, and they're like, what? Huh? So those are mine too.
So good.
Crazy.
Like, Tara's so hopeful.
She's so like, hopeful.
This is the first year that no one's a traitor.
Nobody's. I think we won, guys. I think we won. We made record-breaking win. So crazy.
Oh my
god. What 2 people in pop culture would you want on Traitors?
Traitors. Just because she's, like, in the public eye right now on tour, Hilary Duff. Did I say that one last week?
I think you said it for Dancing with the Stars.
I think I did, and even if I said it for Traitors last week, I want her to do it again. I think she would be really good.
She would
she would be good. And I think,
you didn't last week. You said Jenna Johnson.
Oh, slay. And I think one of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like, I think Taylor Frankie Paul would be a good option because it's, like, the Bachelor pipeline. Like, yes, she's on Secret Lives, but, like, she's going to be the Bachelorette, so even more people will know her, so that would be, like, a good segue. And she would just get really fired up about stuff, and I think it would be, like, super entertaining to watch, but yeah.
Okay.
Who are yours?
For my female candidate, I would like Snooki.
Oh my god.
I think she would be iconic. I think she would think everybody's a traitor. I think nobody would be safe in that house.
No.
I would want her to be a traitor, low-key, and like her little short self in the hood would be amazing.
So good.
She just makes for great TV. Like every iconic piece of television, reality television in the past 15 years, half of it has been Snooki. So
yeah.
She would be so good on Traitors.
Oh my gosh.
And then
that would be insane.
Obviously my male candidate, we have to bring it back to Dancing with the Stars, is Jan. Because Jan would be so good in the confessionals. So good. He could not be a traitor. He would spill the beans.
Yeah.
He couldn't lie.
He could not lie.
But he
would own up to it at a round table.
He would be like, yeah, I murdered you. I murdered him. He was on my hit list. But he would make such good TV. Everybody would want to be his friend. His outfits would be amazing. Oh my god. Like, I would kill for him to be on Traitors. It would be so good. It would be so good. I just need to see those two on the same season, to be quite honest, because I'd want them to be best friends.
They would be best friends. When you said Dancing with the Stars, I thought you were going to say Derek, and Derek
also, yes.
So good at that, too. I think he'd be a really good traitor.
Okay, it's so funny. I saw Mark was in an interview, and they were asking, like, what person from your respective show would you want to see on Traitors? And he said Derek, and he was like, but Derek Huff could not be a traitor because he immediately would be like, I'm a traitor.
Really? Oh my god.
He was like, that man can't lie to save his soul. He would walk in, and he wants to be friends with everybody, and he would just be like, guys, I'm a traitor. Like, I want to be your friend. Derek, like, I want to save you. Like, which is so cute, but he would be so good. I would love to see him. I feel like next season he'll be on.
He has to. He's
he would be so good.
He's getting some.
We need more Dancing with the Stars peeps.
We do.
I think now that
give me 2 people. Give me 2.
I think now that like Dancing with the Stars is popular again, and Traitors is so popular.
Yeah.
I feel like now we're gonna see more Dancing with the Stars people.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like Val on Traitors? Get out of here.
Oh. I think he was already on it.
Was he? No, Max was.
Max.
His brother was.
Max. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Oh
my gosh.
So good. I'm nervous.
So good. We're going to keep doing like every 2 episodes, most likely, unless there's like something really like crazy that happens
something
in one
like
that
breaking news
happens. Yeah.
Unless like Lisa comes back from the dead and kisses somebody else. Ugh, I want that to happen every week. That like made. I need to watch that when I'm sad because Lisa kiss me. Lisa kiss me. Like I don't remember laughing that hard. Haley, Jane, I kid you not. Haley and I had to pause the TV because I almost peed my pants. I was laughing so hard because it came out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden he's being dragged out of there in his white suit with feathers. Can you imagine dying in that suit? Like if that was for real.
Kind of iconic.
And sitting next to Stephen Colletti, and Stephen like does not know what's going on, and he's being yelled at by Yam Yam that Lisa kissed him, and that's how he died.
The flu. Stop.
I literally was being accused of murder a couple minutes ago, and now you're saying it was Lisa.
Oh my god, so good. I love it. The show never disappoints. There's never lack of entertainment.
It doesn't.
Honestly.
It's so good. No. Okay, so we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Stay out.
We will.
Stay out and keep an eye out for those traitors out there.
Yes. Don't get murdered.
Bye, besties.
Bye.